Welcome back, everybody. It's the last stream of 2025. Let's go, baby. Holy crap. Who would have thought we'd have made it to this point? What a year it's been. I tell you what, today summarizes this year perfectly. It literally perfectly summarizes exactly the year we've had. It's like, oh, everything's fine. Everything's bullish. Hey, we're going to the freaking moon. And then it's like, yeets, out of left field. Get the hell out of here. You're going to zero. The market did exactly that today. Absolutely wild, right? Wild in the markets. Just to let you guys know, I don't really have an agenda. We're just going to kind of hang out tonight. I thought that'd be way better than just like, oh, let's talk about the cryptocurrency market for 2026. If you want to know all about that, go and watch my videos, all right? Go and watch all my videos because I put an absolutely super mega bullish video about the 4-year cycle. That's going to take you through why the 5-year cycle is going to be a big deal. I also put a video out recently, actually, that's going viral. I say we're going viral. It's doing pretty well. About the $100 XRP Jake Claver scenario. Like, just go and watch it, right? Go and watch it. They're good videos. But tonight I thought we'd just hang out. We'll talk about the markets. We'll kind of get into just what's going on. We'll get a flavor for it all. You know what I mean? We'll just kind of chill out and we'll see. I can't imagine it's going to be the craziest stream in the world because, you know, if I was a bit younger, I'd be definitely ready to party. But hey, the party is here right now. So hopefully you guys have got your drinks. Just FYI, here's mine. It's a glass of water. There's something else there as well. But we can't talk about that, all right? Got to talk about that. I might have to cut the camera off every now and then. But anyway, we'll talk about that later on. So we're going to get into what's going on with the markets. We'll talk a little bit about what to look for 2026. Again, I haven't really got an agenda. Just some things that I think are important, all right? And probably today, I know the markets are like super wrecked right now. They're not like crazy wrecked. But in my eyes, when I look at the market today, I'm like, oh, bro, you winding me up today? And I tweeted about this. I'm just like, every day, like, this is just annoying as fuck. But at the same time, it's printing a very interesting pattern that I absolutely think we all need to be aware of. Stanton, I just want to say thank you so much for becoming a channel member. You should have access to our full premium Discord server right now. So go and check it out. I did post some analysis on Ethereum and Bitcoin earlier on. So go and check it out. It's playing out relatively favorably as well. So welcome in, by the way. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget, tomorrow night we have got our official members only live stream ish. All right, we've got a little bit of a thing for you guys, so come and join that. It's going to be epic as always. But anyway, it's going to be good. I thought I'd miss the pub tonight. Join 2-bit. Yeah, Ronan Keaton. Can you believe that? Ronan Keaton's on the BBC. Anyway, I have no idea how I'm going to do what I need to do in a minute because I need a drink. And by the way, again, just for reference, by the way, if anyone's looking, this is a glass of water. So if I need a drink, I need to get my water. Anyway, Richard says Q1 2026. Here we come. Yeah, I'm down for it, by the way. And do you know what? I think sometimes it's important to make a stance and not sit on the fence with a lot of things. And a few people have criticized my content. They go, oh, 2-bit, you're super max bullish, or 2-bit, you sit on the fence with everything. I'm going to call it right now, 2025 into 2026. 26 is going to be the most bullish year for cryptocurrency ever. All right? That's what I'm calling. So we're going to do the bingo card because it'll be fun to do. All right? So if you've come here because you want to get some serious cryptocurrency content, this is not the stream for you tonight. This is going to be like, I mean, we're going to talk about crypto and all the rest of it. We're going to chill out tonight, which I think is going to be fun. And we're going to hang out. We're going to talk about all the good things going on in the markets. We're going to talk about all the great things that we need to keep an eye out for. At the same time, we're going to be very mindful of what could be coming in the next year, etc., etc., etc. All right, all of that good shit tonight. So yeah, hope you're all bullish. Hope you're all excited. Let me just sort this out, which I need to sort out, which is perfect. Right, done. We're also going to do our 2026 bingo card. All right, we're going to call it here. Look, we're going to literally call this the 2026 bingo bull bear card. All right, that's what we're going to call it. All right, it's a 5x5. It's nothing crazy, but we're going to get into it all. So if you're on TikTok, shout out to you guout drop us a like and a follow. If you shout here on YouTube as well, do exactly the same. That'd be super bullish. And yeah, we're going to talk all about what the hell is going to happen. Do you have to mention that there is a free trial for premium Discord? So there is, if you go through the WOP account. Yeah, you get 7 days. Yeah, 7 days. I think it's 7 days, actually. Or it's just a... Oh, man. I literally did something then. Oh, I just picked up something, and I can't do that just on stream. But anyway, yeah, so we are... it's not necessarily a 7-day. It just gives you access to me that sort of lets you know a little bit more about it. But yeah, if you go through WOP, then check it out. Again, it's $6 to join the premium Discord. We posted some really good technical analysis of Ethereum today, Bitcoin today. So if you're interested in that, I mean, we talked pretty interestingly about what the market structure looks like. Again, we talked about some resistance levels. We also talked about Bitcoin, for example, where we want to see in terms of a daily close, a bearish close. We talked about RSI. We talked about volume. We talked about reclaim and hold, what targets we're all looking at, all right? If you're interested in all that kind of stuff, then grab a channel membership. Dead easy. Head to the bottom of the screen, click join. Boom, you're in. All right, super bullish and all that kind of good stuff. Okay. I also, just FYI, opened a long trade on Cantor. So we talked about this last night. I'm sort of jumping ahead a little bit, but I did open a long trade and it's doing pretty well. $200 in the profit right now, around 4.16% margin. But yeah, doing all right in fairness. So if you want to get all of this kind of stuff, alerts, all the rest of it, head on over to that Discord link in the description, all that kind of good stuff. Get signed up. We've got loads of stuff coming. We're going to dial the Discord in big time this year. Like, trust me, when I say we're really going to dial this shit in, we are going to dial this shit in, all right? We're going to get ready. This year, for me, 2026, is the year that I convert from my 9-to-5 normal standard job into a content creator and become full-time on this YouTube channel. And I want so many of the community to come with me as well, right? We're in it this year. It's our year to win because it's been a rough old 2025. So good. All right, smash up the like button to buy your automatic. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Let's get into what's going on. Like I said, I'm gonna have to kind of do some sort of weird stuff right now because if you obviously have a drink, for example, then Happy New Year. Let's get into it. Last day of the stream. If you don't, then it's important that you kind of just make sure you're hydrated, all right? Keep hydrated, everybody. That's the important thing. Magic Greg, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Future, by the way, if you are here, by the way, Future, I just give you access to premium Discord as well, so you should find that you have access to that as well. So shout out to you. If you aren't sure, by the way, as to why maybe you should become a channel member and why it's a good idea. This is systematically the best community in crypto. Now, people are going to be like, oh, well, everyone says that too, but everyone's like, oh, this is the best community in the world. Truly, our community is the best community, right? Bar none, right? I don't care what anyone says. Bar none, this is the best community in history because everybody wants everyone to succeed. This is the difference between our community and many, many others. So many other communities are like, oh, well, you know, they'll just sell their own NAN for like, you know, a 3x pump. We're not about that. We're way different to that. So if you want to get involved, highly recommend it. By the way, just to give you a bit of a flavor as to what the Discord looks like. Oh, come on, bro. For flipping X's sake. Can I really not go into that? That's the most annoying thing in the world. Okay, fine. Fine. All right. Bullshit. Richard, what's going on? Bottle of wine tonight? Not for me. No, I'm on water. My last one of the year. I mean, 2-bit Jake's flip of the Switch midnight on the bingo card. I mean, that could be a thing, by the way. The video I put out earlier on is going viral right now. That I said that Jake Claver is kind of not as genuine as I think a lot of people did. I'm not hating on the guy, by the way. I'm not hating on him. Like, he's bullish for XRP, then I'm bullish for XRP. But $100 still? You still believe that? Not sure. Okay, let's dive into it. Let's dive into what's going on in the crypto markets and let's get a bit of a flavor. More importantly, the title of the live stream is The Best Trade of 2026. What is that, right? Let's talk about what it is. And yeah, interesting enough, BTC is now starting to push back. I don't care who you are, who your nan is, whatever her name is. This is a scam, right? It's a scam. And you can absolutely believe it or not. But look at this. We saw BTC wick up to 89,000. Everyone's like, hey, like, let's go. Like, let's do it. You can get the same... you can get the same for YouTube at the minute. So we will absolutely build out the WAP account because we can make that slightly different. But yeah, if you become a channel member for YouTube, then yeah, it's cheaper for you guys. You get kind of the same access right now. The only difference between YouTube and WAP is you don't get direct access to me through YouTube. Not that I'm the most, you know, not a lot of people kind of give a shit about my opinion, but yeah, if you go to channel membership, you're in. Don't forget, we have a channel membership live stream tomorrow in which you could earn yourself a non-custodial DeFi wallet worth about $80. So I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying it's like, you know, but we're all about building out the macro. So, you know, when we look at Bitcoin right now, we saw like this nice little move. And we talked about this last night. If you remember, we said, watch out because Asia probably pushes the market. That's pretty much exactly what happened. So you can see here, look, this was the bottom out. We went live at 9 o'clock, which may start the reversal right now. I'm not saying I pumped the market, but sometimes it feels like it. So we got that kind of reversal all the way up to kind of midnight. We retraced back down. Asia, this is where Asia opened here, this point here. So give you an idea. This was Asia and Shanghai, right? They opened up. Markets went reasonably bullish. We continued all the way up. UK came in. European markets came in. They, again, looked pretty bullish. And then US markets, oh, bruh, what the heck? US markets literally on the dime. These two candles here, 1, 2. They're the two US markets. So pre-market data finalizes here, market opens here. Right, what a surprise. We went to Goblin Town after the US opens. Like, get out of here. This is all US market selling off, right? All of it. We may see some consolidation, nothing too crazy right now. But what's important to reference here, by the way, just to give you a flavor as what I'm looking at, and I guess the more and more I stare at this, the more and more I'm like, man, something pretty bullish is loading here. Now, I'm not saying for a second we're going back to all-time highs. I'm not saying that the 2025 market cycle is the bull market. I'm not saying that. What I am saying, though, is we're becoming in a really, really important moment. This chart is playing out as we've talked about so many times, okay? So many times. And we are absolutely an inflection point. Now, what do I personally think is going to happen? I think we pull back a little bit from this point. I think we retest the low range, 87,000, may happen tomorrow, low liquidity. And then I think we come back up. And I think the back up test of around 88,500, in my opinion, is going to see a break. And I'll tell you why I think we're going to see a break. We're going to get some good jobs data that's going to come in on the 9th. We're going to get good PMI. Look at the Chicago PMI data today, by the way. Super freaking bullish. I don't know if you guys saw that. Super bullish, all right? So we know that in a short scale of things, by the way, on a short period of time, actually ISM and manufacturing data is starting to get bullish. So here's my predictions. You can write it down. I don't give a flying fuck tonight. I don't care. I do care, obviously. I really care about your opinions. But my opinion is that I think we are going to see a relief rally. Could I see 100K? Yeah. All right. And I think that's worth noting. So Chicago, the Chicago PMI, just to give you an idea, by the way, of why this is good news, actually came in pretty bullish. It came in at 43.5 with a forecast of 39.5. Understand the difference between that. It's important to reference here, by the way. That's nearly 4% move, right? So the Chicago Purchasing Manager Index, or the PMI, for December recorded a value of 43.5, surpassing forecast of 39.5. Manufacturing in Chicago is not currently full-on expansion, but it's freaking heading that way, which I think is important. And we're looking at PMI as a broader market sort of sentiment. So Curtis, a member for 3 months. Let's get it, baby. Welcome in. Welcome in. Bullish on 2bits Discord. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Again, we're gonna have some paid roles going on in that Discord as well. I'm telling you, 2026, baby. We're absolutely rocking it in. So yeah, get excited. Okay. So my prediction is that, yeah, I think we're going to see this like a push down probably tomorrow is my view. I think low liquidity in the market. We rejected, again, this downward trend line. So we rejected at 88,800. We rejected the 20-day exponential moving average. So this tells me right now that every time we've rejected off this line, we've retested the lower range. So we need to come and retest 87,000. Watch for that before the Asia market open, okay? So I could totally see a dump around midnight. And people will say, well, why would people be dumping the markets? Low liquidity. It's easy to freak markets out, right? It's easy. And in my opinion, by the way, you're going to have loads of people that are, let's say, celebrating New Year that could look at their wallets and go, oh my God, Bitcoin's down 1.7%. I'm out. I've had too much to drink and I'm out. Like they sell, boo shakalaka, and the thing comes back up tomorrow. That's my prediction, by the way. That's my prediction. We've got the bingo card here, by the way. On the bingo card for 26, 2-bit doesn't give... I'm gonna put here 100K retest on BTC. Right, there we go. That's it. First one's in. Get your bingo card predictions in, and we'll get them in. This will be for the year, by the way, as well. So get it in. But yeah, that's my view, by the way. I definitely think we're going to retest this low range, 87,000. Stick it on your calendar before a retest of 88,500 with a potential move back to the upside. I'm going to move this down here, by the way, so I can keep it open at the same time. So Clarity Act, the Clarity Act pass. Yeah, let's get that in there as well. 2-bit serious midnight flip or switch. Look, as much as I would absolutely 100% love it, I just don't see it personally. Fairground, what's going on? Good to see you, man. Welcome in. I totally forgot I was live on YouTube, on TikTok as well. Tap, share, repoll, follow. Thanks so much, Casey. You absolute hero, by the way. Man, I'd love to give you guys all like just a super bullish high five for Christmas. Your thoughts on Starknet? Bit late. Now, we'll talk about Canton later on because, yeah, I'm pretty bullish on it. And that trade's looking pretty tasty right now. I think this could be a good news story, but we'll talk about that a bit later on. And another undervalued coin that we'll talk about. Vlad, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Hi, all. Don't forget, tap the screen, share it out. Let people know we're live here on TikTok as well. Which would be bullish. Okay, so 2-bit serious midnight flip or switch. No, on the bingo card. All right. So you want to do As in what? I'm assuming it's related to XRP. Yeah, we've got Clarity Act. Yeah, for sure, Hunter. You know it is. But if you had to guess when you think XRP will bottom, Levi thinks we are heading to 70 cents in January before going to all-time highs. This is the thing, you know, when people make predictions, no one ever backs it up with clarity, do they? Everyone goes, oh, well, I think XRP's got to 70 cents. All right, why? Why do you tell me why you think it's going to 70 cents? So many people just have these predictions. What's my view? I think January is going to be bullish. Like, I think people have got it wrong. And I'll tell you why. Because liquidity is coming to the market. I think we're going to get a just optimistic view of the market. People think 2026 is going to be good news. And actually, this consolidation range we've got on BTC, XRP, altcoins, whatever you want to talk about. If you look at it structurally, it's fine. You look at it fundamentally, I think we're going to see a pretty bullish. I think January and February could shock a lot of people, right? And I don't necessarily believe that we're just going to be up forever. We could definitely get some volatility in the market. I'm not saying we don't, by the way. But this narrative of people just... it's like this whole thing around, you know, everyone's kind of shilling this $100 XRP stuff at the minute. It's like, come on, like, really? Like, do you truly believe that you are sat there putting a video out, I mean, I watched a video, I'm not going to say it was by the way, but I watched a video and it went, you know, I am on board with Jake Claver's view and I think XRP could get to, it's at $1.82. It's not going to $100. As much as I want it to, it is not freaking going to $100 in the next like 6 hours, right? It's not happening. I don't care what people think. I don't care if people unsubscribe. Do I believe that it could go to $100? Yes. Do I believe it's going there tonight? No, right? Let's just call a spade a spade. It's like, is Bitcoin going to reach 200K tonight? No. So I think there's a little bit of a narrative around the fact that people just seem to shill nonsense. And do you know what the controversial point right now is? Making XRP look bad. It's dead easy, isn't it? I guarantee you I could put a video out going, emergency, XRP at 50 cents. Loads of people will watch it because they'll be like, what the hell do you mean? Like, it's going to 50 cents. Do I think it is? No. And there's probably nothing that tells me it's going to go at 50 cents either. We've talked about XRP as a structural price point, and we talked about 162, I think, as the worst case scenario when we were discussing this yesterday, I believe. So before you even get to 70 cents, 172 would be a key support. Below that, strong support sits at 146. Like, where do you get to a world of 70 cents? That's the thing. That's what does my fucking tree in some of these people. So essentially, we're going to wick down to the lowest price on the biggest capitulation and liquidation event in cryptocurrency history. What, we think that's happening again? No, man, bro, come on. Come on. Get the hell out of here. The Jake Clever and Zach react to how... Yeah, I mean, that's just another joke, isn't it? Too. I need to not get into this because I'm going to end up just not talking about anything. But that's another joke. Like, in March, I said that this wasn't right. Fucking hell, bro. It's December the 31st. It's December the 31st. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Move on, everybody. Move on. There's only one channel you need to subscribe to, and that's this one. All right. Oh, man. Nobody knows what will happen in most of this. Yeah, exactly. If you ever needed a debate right now, you know, if someone said to you, hey, bro, this is going to be my line in 2026, by the way. Someone goes, hey, let me tell you. I've got a little secret to tell you, right? You'd be like, oh, right, what is it? Yeah, well, look, I kind of know this guy who knows that the fact is he knows what's going on with crypto. And let me tell you, this thing's going to go to the freaking moon. You'd be like, I don't give a flying shit if he thinks it's going to the moon because one bad tweet, one bad announcement, it's going to Goblin Town. Like, this market should not have dumped today. It shouldn't have dumped today. Jobs report was good that we got out. Actually revised number of like 22,000 jobs. Bullish. We got loads of good news coming out of the Federal Reserve. Bullish. Trump's like, hey, we're going to dump checks into people's laps. Bullish. Like, loads of really good news. Markets were like, nope, you're getting nuked today. Get the hell out of here. Anyway, Jake's at 3 figures by the end of the year. 159 is 3 figures. I mean, that's true. That is absolutely 100% true. So, I mean, what is good news, by the way, we are actually seeing a little bit of a relief rally right now. Now, I'm not going to say it's the fact that I went live at 9 o'clock, but the biggest move today so far is actually at 9 o'clock, FYI. But yeah, anyway, my predictions, I think 2026 is going to be good news. Just my view. I get my financial advice from the bloke down the pub. Probably it's more sensible right now, I think, to my beat. She said, just popped in to hit the like and say Happy New Year, everybody. Cheese, thank you so much, man. Happy New Year to you as well, buddy. It's going to be 2026, by the way. Truly, I believe, is our year. This community is going to win like it's never won before. Are you tired of winning, everybody? Because it's coming in 2026, my view. All right. I'm excited. I'm actually excited. Loads of stuff I've been working on today. Loads of stuff starting to kind of fall into place. And I'm like, hey, man, we're set for it. 2-bit, the 3-digit theory only works with the abacus. Yeah, you're probably true, in fairness. You're probably right. Oh, my God. I can see both your... Look, Curtis, look, and again, I am absolutely in the camp that I 100% want it to be... I want it to go $100. I want it to. It just isn't going to happen. Like, I mean, let's play a scenario out that it does. You would basically assume that on a day when no one's working, assumption that the banks are closed, are going to announce the greatest financial shift in history on New Year's Eve. It's just not going to happen. Now, does that mean I am bearish on XRP long term? No, it doesn't. Absolutely no, it doesn't at all, actually. And I'm in a world where I think XRP, as I've said many, many times before, is one of those coins that could totally flip the market at the flick of a switch. It's not going to flick the market tonight by doing a 90x in the next 6 hours. It's just not, right? It's just not. But anyway, if it does, great. I just don't see it. And there'll be all sorts of nonsense going on. That's why I can't be arsed with all that kind of stuff. Anyway, few more hours, people. Triple digits, baby. Let's hope for it. I mean, I'm down for it. Like I said, I'm in that camp where I want to see it win. I do think XRP H-bar will be big in 2026. I agree. I think H-bar definitely. I think XRP is going to be great, by the way. I hold a very big position on XRP. You're talking like, I'm not even joking here. You're talking like $80 or something. Like, I'm in. Do you know what I mean? I'm in, bro. And I think XRP is going to do very, very well. Do I think it's $100 in 6 hours? No. Just my opinion. Geez, all the best, mate. We'll be live tomorrow. Don't miss it. It's going to be epic as always. Okay. Let's get into a little bit of what's going on in the markets. Not too much, by the way. Again, I just wanted to vibe out tonight and just kind of chill out and talk about a few bits. What I would say is this Canton trade is fucking sending right now. Look at this. Let's go, bullish. We're 45% up on this trade right now. If you're interested, by the way, check out the links in the description for BITUNIX. Again, you can grab an account over there. But yeah, that's where I'm doing loads of my trading right now. But this is absolutely printing right now. Some super bullish Canton. Let's send it on a long 8x leverage. Let's go, baby. Uphold just announced all rewards and APY will be paid in RLUSD. Well, I mean, look, I dropped a video earlier on talking specifically about RLUSD, by the way, which is super bullish. Loads of the macros on... If someone said to me, XRP might get to $100 in the next 5 years, I'd be like, yeah, do you know what? I can buy into that. I can 100% buy into it. Do I think it's going to be there in 7 hours? No. Whether it happens or not, I'll send you my findings on where there's a chance. Yeah, Curtis, please do. Like I said, I'm on the camp of I want it to be $100. I just don't see it. I can't wait for the moment when it'll all be 2 hours until 100 XRP. When it's... Yeah, well... Okay, I'll make a commitment to you guys. If XRP looks like it's about to break $100 between now and 8 o'clock UK time tomorrow morning, which would essentially be New York time, I'll go live. Irrespective of what state I'm in, I'll go live. But let's hope so. I've been working 44 years, XRP, I've been getting my... Yeah, Andy, I know the feeling, mate. I know the feeling. All I would say is, if you're bullish on the markets, you want to get dialed in, I think as a community next year, we can make it happen. Just my opinion, right? Just my opinion. So I'm down for it. I'm down for it. Bum-shaped head aliens will invade by midnight. I saw your tweet earlier on, actually. Okay, right, let's get into a few other bits and pieces, and then we'll sort of just hang out for a little bit as we head into 2026, baby. Man, do you know it's over 4 years since we became a community as well? 4 years ago, we didn't even know each other. Do you know that? We didn't know each other. I didn't know Fairground. Fairground didn't even know I existed. Tim Shea was just an enigma to me. I didn't even know his name existed. Curtis, no one cared about. Andy Box was like, who the hell is Andy Box? Zach Hudson, you know what I mean? Who the hell is Zach Hudson? No one cares. Hunter, I mean, honestly, the only Hunter I knew was in Gladiators. Turns out, actually, he's a pretty decent chap. So, yeah, 4 years ago, over 4 years ago, we had no idea any of us existed. But now, just saying. All started with Crypto Cowboy. Yeah, damn saying we've got the greatest community in history. So shout out to you guys for being absolute legends in the space. Absolute legends. All right, I appreciate you. And TikTok, we're getting there. Bello, thoughts on Algorand? Yeah, I like Algorand. Again, super suppressed coin. Altcoin, same narrative. You know, XRP, HBAR, Algorand, XDC. They're all the same right now. Watch out, 2026. Just saying. All right, I'm flipping. I'm officially making a statement that I think 26 is going to be bullish. Okay, so Coinbase released this pretty interesting article, 2026 crypto market update. By the way, you don't need Coinbase, you just need my videos. But stable coins, all right? We talked about stable coins for the longest time. Why they're going to be a big deal, especially when you start linking it into this. Payments, all right? Super important. What are they talking about and where is it going to get to? Look at this. Total stablecoin market cap could reach a range of around $1.2 trillion by the end of 2028. Right? It's a freaking big number. Model-based projection of the stablecoin markets. Again, what do you see? Up and to the right. So stablecoins, kaboom, shuma, right? Essentially, what does that mean? Well, it means that people will benefit from liquidity in the market. If you think of crypto and you think of liquidity, stablecoins are your narrative. That's kind of how you do it. Tim with the 5th gifted. Thank you so much, man. Welcome in, Bad as Cat. Remember, if you are getting a gifted membership, A, first and foremost, thank the person that gives you it. But B, let me know in Discord. I'll get you in the premium Discord and let you guys know all of what's going on in there. Like I said, we did post our chart analysis today on Ethereum and Bitcoin. And for 2026, by the way, we are absolutely dialing that Discord up. So you want to be involved in it, in my opinion. Just FYI. So worthwhile grabbing that $6 a month channel membership. So yeah, stablecoins may be poised for a massive acceleration as a medium of exchanges fueled by innovative protocols like X402 and open payment protocol development by Coinbase, right? It's pretty freaking bullish. The protocol is specifically designed to enable the entirely new economic model for the internet, truly scalable and micropayments. This is the big deal, by the way. At the minute, micropayments runs on Solana and it runs on Base Chain. We'll talk a little bit about this. The Hagota upgrade for Ethereum, the biggest upgrade coming in late 2026 for Ethereum ever, right? It's going to be a pretty bullish thing as well. But this is going to be super, super good news. Potentially transforming how internet services are monetized and consumed, right? Let me tell you, stablecoins is going to be the big thing this week. Happy New Year, legends. Hey, 37, thank you for the £5 donation. Let's go, baby. Masilio says 100 bucks XRP in 4 hours. Let's do it. Tim with another gifted. Thank you so much, Tim. Man, Tim, I feel like I need to do something for Tim. He's just a massive legend. And Craig, by the way. You guys are crushing it. It's going on Chili's. See, Fairground's not messing around. He's stuck to his guns. What's going on, Fairground? Good to see you, man. So, yeah, this is going to be pretty interesting, by the way. And I think, if you were ever needing a stablecoin view, then Coinbase is probably the one that's going to keep you dialed in. So, keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, look at the crypto market. It's like, what kind of moving, baby? I mean, XRP 183, but hey, look, we're up. Aerodrome, though, 40 cents. Like, what the fuck, Aerodrome? 6% down. Like, get your shit together. Bro, come on. Come on. Tim is the king. I mean, Tim, imagine not knowing Tim 4 years ago. Imagine how that felt. I didn't know who he was. Now, it's like he's literally like my best friend. Anyway, moving on. So that's Coinbase's view of the stablecoin market, which I think is important. We talked about Chicago PMI. That looks pretty bullish. This is the big thing. If you don't remember anything from this tonight's live stream, remember this. Or go and watch some of my videos out on my YouTube channel. I highly recommend it. It's definitely worth it, by the way. We break down the market. Oh my God, look at this. Holy shit, this is like 256. Look at this. It's full sending right now. Let's go, Canton Network. Let's go, baby. If you are definitely curious, in my opinion, about staying up to date, and, I'm trying to put some cool stuff out. I'm trying to do something a little bit different. So, check this video out. This is kind of bullish. I did this video earlier on. But, again, we talked about this one. Less than 24 hours before this end, watch this one. It's important about the 4-year cycle. If you're interested in getting a DeFi wallet, do me a favor, go and watch this one. Again, this is my full review of the Illipal wallet. And again, don't forget, join the live stream tomorrow if you're interested in grabbing one of those, because we've got something for you guys. But yeah, I mean, hit the subscribe button, do all that kind of good stuff. Definitely worth it your while, in my opinion. All right, we've got lots of good stuff going over there. But yeah, this is an important one to keep an eye out for. The business cycle is basically the liquidity cycle, which I've been talking about for a while. And the fact that we are going to see the two happen at exactly the same time. So the liquidity cycle and the business cycle are aligned perfectly for 2026. The fact is, though, we've never seen this before. So it's either completely red herring and no one cares, or it's actually something we need to pay attention to. So Casey says, Tim is a legend. What's going on, Casey? Good to see you, man. In case anyone was wondering about the diamonds, I am printing. It's my way of wishing everybody diamond hands in 2026. Nice, bro. XRP, I mean, 2026 of the year. Hold the line. Mr. Johnny says, let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm bullish on 2026, by the way. I am actually genuinely like, let's full macro send 2026 for sure. But the business cycle is, we'll keep close to this, by the way, because we'll know. So January's PMI will get, Chicago's PMI was bullish. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter how you look at it. I don't care what people think. Chicago PMI, good news, all right? That's definitely an uptick of 4%. Well, if we got that again as a macro US PMI would flip over 50. That tells us that manufacturing is in expansion. Historically, every time manufacturing goes into expansion, what happens? We absolutely get a pump in the crypto market. So, yeah, watch out for that one. Right, dead quick one. Don't, just chill out a second. 1 sec. And yeet. Don't stress it. Don't stress it. Okay. So, yeah, important, right? I think we'll stay close to this. January's going to tell us whether it's good news or not. And by February, I think we'll know whether 2026 is the bull market that we want, right? In my opinion. Okay. in my opinion. So keep it close to that one. Now, I thought it was worthwhile touching on this because I posted about this earlier on in that you kind of have to deal with two things, right? Two scenarios. You either believe that the market's over and the 4-year cycle holds and we're all going to zero, or you believe that there is something different going on. You believe in a market manipulation calendar. Now, as always with this channel, I don't necessarily agree with just people saying it, right? It's why I say when people give a price prediction, they've got to back it up. So if I said to you, I think Bitcoin's going to go to 150,000, I would give you a reason why I believe that. But the fact is that, well, the argument is pretty damning for Bitcoin being manipulated, right? And if you believe that Bitcoin's being manipulated, eventually Bitcoin's going to go up. And you could argue and say, well, 2-bit might go down. Yeah, it might do go down. I do believe, though, that everything in the world goes up, whether it's a currency, whether it's a stock. If the fundamentals are right, it will go up. So you think about stocks that have collapsed, the fundamentals are wrong. They were either shady people running them, they were not paying taxes, all that kind of shit, right? But if things are right and business is being run legitimately, then generally speaking, they go up in value, right? That's just how life works. Warren Buffett's officially stepped down as a bit. Yeah, I know. He took it. I mean, it's an insane move. 3.9 million. Hey, Hunter, it's coming. 2026, I'm buying it, baby. I'm flying out to Canada, buying it with you, and then shipping it back. So I thought this was just worthwhile talking about. And again, if you're brand new to the channel, you're brand new to cryptocurrency, these are the things that I think you need to be aware of. These are the things that, you know, anyone can bring a chart up and go, well, I think the chart's going to move, actually. And yeah, this is why. I think when you get into fundamentals, it's way more important. But anyway, so the fact is that strategic liquidation events by one of the largest market makers in history. Now, you all probably know who I'm talking about, none other than Wintermute. And we can see yet again today, we saw massive amounts of exiting liquidity. This basically tightens liquidity and makes sure that market manipulation or that price action is way more specific. So, for example, if you reduce a whole shit ton of liquidity, then it's way easier to sell on, right? It's way easier to push price down. And essentially, that's kind of what you end up getting. And, well, that's exactly what happened. You could look at the charts and say, well, 2-bit, you know, we opened up here. This was kind of start of the day. And look at this, grinding up, keeping above the 20 exponential moving average. US markets opened, Goblin Town, right? Why? Why does it go to freaking Goblin Town? Well, the answer is this. This is why it goes to Goblin Town. So the massive drops in the chart correspond to Wintermute moving thousands of BTC to exchange hot wallets in the last 4 hours. This isn't hedging. This is distribution. And they've effectively pulled their bid walls, allowing price to hover at key support levels to bait in buy the dip algorithms, only to slam into the new demand with aggressive market sells. They are soaking up every ounce of retail buyer pressure and unloading into it. Why are they doing it? Because they see the exact same macro data I do. The liquidity crunch is coming. It's already here. And essentially, they are rushing to exit before the doors close on the 2026 solvency crisis. Now, whether you believe the fact that, you know, we're all going to freaking zero, then maybe you do. And I think there's loads of narratives that are being pushed right now. What I do know, and I don't necessarily subscribe to the fact that I think Wintermute are like, oh, we're exiting the markets, because they wouldn't pump the markets, and they are. It's counterintuitive. Where I believe that these markets are doing it is they are absolutely exiting with as much money as they can before Clarity Act regulation, everything else comes in, right? So again, worth noting here. But yeah, when I make a new move, I'll share it. Of course you will, bro. Nice. But look, we can't hide by the fact that they are dumping it. But right now, I bet if we go and look at Wintermute, I bet they are dumping into the market, pushing this back up. Again, remember, close above the 20-day exponential moving average is a signal of good news, okay? Love my Tango wallets for gaping assets. X for all the same app. Nice. Nice. I just got the ring and cards. What? I don't know what it means. I got my second wallet delivered today. Going to start using my multiple core wallets as an... Yeah, look, again, go and check that video out, by the way. I talk about 2 different wallets. Elipal. Here we go, look. Super bullish on the 2.0 Titan and also on the X card as well. These are both available. If you use the code 2BitCrypto, you get 10% off as well. So worthwhile in my opinion. But yeah, that's a secondary core wallet that I now have as well, which is super bullish. It was the only thing I could get before January. There you go. So, but yeah, I absolutely think that they would be pushing markets back up again. Just FYI, just my opinion. Good news, by the way, stock markets, fear and greed turned to neutral. That's good. Like, you know, generally speaking, we see rotation out of stocks into crypto assets. As people become more risk on, how do people become more risk on? It costs less. Federal Reserve rate cuts, liquidity in the market, stimulus checks, all of that good shit, right? Basically means that people are way more frivolous, way more accepting. The other thing to bear in mind is, if you wanted an indicator to watch, is the Russell here. The Russell generally tracks small caps, risk assets in the stock market that, you know, no one cares about. So the Russell's a good indicator for where risk sentiment is. And this kind of should play out in terms of what the market looks like. So for example, if you have a uptrending Russell, it probably aligns to the price of Bitcoin. Now, good news for you guys. Let's take a look at exactly if that works. So if we put a new price scale in, what you can see here is a really bad scale, actually. Can we not make this better? Oh, bro, come on. Come on, bro. What the heck? Why is it like that? I don't want it to be like that. How do I change this? Oh, come on, bro. Okay, I'll delete this, actually. But essentially, the Russell and the BTC price are some of the key things to think about, because these are essentially telling us whether markets are risk on or risk off, right? So, I mean, I don't know why it's, I don't know. I think it's just because of, okay, there we go. Right, we can do this. Logarithmic. Ah, bro. There we go, right? We're way more appropriate right now. So it's pretty less protrude, obviously, because you got market cap. But look at this. If you follow this, let's make it a color we can actually see. Let's make it bright yellow. So, bright yellow is not a good idea, actually. Let's make it, okay, let's make it orange because Bitcoin, and let's make it hashed. So what you can see here is that irrespective, you've got this downward trend here, look, aligned here with the Russell. You then get a little bit of capitulation, not really do too much. Yeah, all right, you'd argue and say, well, 2-bit, where's this in the Russell? Yeah, probably, happened back in a week. So look at this. This is a Sunday pump as an example. So this is kind of outside of general trading for the Russell, by the way. But what you can see here is, well, pretty much the same sort of narrative. So the Russell's a good indicator as to whether risk on or risk off. So if we get a nice move in the Russell, you can expect to move in the BTC price. Same as if you get a dump in the Russell, you'll probably get a dump in BTC. Why is XRP such a disappointment through 2025? I think it depends how you look at it. If you are solely invested in the price of something, then you will be, well, I don't even think you can be disappointed. It just means that you bought in late. If people are like, man, XRP was a massive disappointment, I think people bought late. So we bought here on the channel at what? 38 cents, 35 cents, 40 cents. So Jesus, XRP at 180 as an example is like a 4x. So yeah, I mean, I'm not disappointed where XRP is. I do think it'll probably have a pretty good 2026, but yeah. When regs are, the money will... Yeah, exactly. Andy Box, you are 100% correct. So the Clarity Act, in my opinion, will drive way more in the sentiment of not being a knob when it comes to trading these markets. Just my opinion. So, yeah. You bought in 2019. What was it? What was the price? That's probably more interesting. But the thing with XRP is there's loads of hype around it. There's loads of expectation. Institutional suit coin. Like, yeah, you want to hope that it's going to do something big. And if it does, then great. Do I think it's probably going to? I certainly sort of live in the world that I think it could do way more than a lot of other altcoins. And I definitely therefore think it has way more intrinsic value, but it's just going to take time. And actually, when you broadly look at the markets for 2025, you would argue and say the market itself has probably been a disappointment. The actual overall market is a disappointment. So yeah, worthwhile noting, by the way. Worthwhile noting about it. Just a quick one on the Hagoto upgrade. This is going to be one of the biggest upgrades on Ethereum's ever long-lasting network. It actually essentially is going to compete with Solana, base chain. It's going to make Ethereum like one of the absolute coins to be involved with. Specifically, you want to cheap transactions, etc. So get involved. I think Ethereum, as I've said a number of times here on the channel, is not down and out. All right, definitely think that's worthwhile noting, by the way. And then finally, Standard Charter. They've revised their Bitcoin target to 150K, which probably aligns to, a potential pump in the market. I think we probably get something like a relief rally, which probably retests 150K. And I think if we do, then that's probably where I'd be looking to take some more profits off the table, because I think we probably go to Goblin Town after that. But yeah, certainly worthwhile noting. And, Standard Charter, as well as many of the coins are bullish, then hey, so am I. All right, so am I. How about Trump coin removing some liquidity today? Did they really? No, bro. Come on. Come on. Nadar says, I just got on not long ago, and you think no, I don't think XRP is going to $200. There's loads of debate right now. The Jake Claver scenario, I believe that it's going to $100. I'm not in that place. I'm not in that place. Did they really remove liquidity today, Tim? That's fucking wild if they did. I mean, they didn't remove a load there, but we can bring this up specifically. Let's have a look. Type. Let's get rid of all this. do that. How much did they remove, Tim? It doesn't look like there's a lot on the DeFi part, the DeFi side of it, but yeah, it's wild. I'm in the red now, but I have time to hold. Well, and that's the thing. A lot of people, you know, short-term holders, by the way, are just getting absolutely freaking demolished right now. I'm not saying that people should sell. I'm not saying people should buy, by the way. I'm not in either of those camps, but yeah, pretty wild. The only thing I've done, I told you guys, I opened a long trade here on Canton after looking at what's going on with it. I think it's great. I like it. I think, you know, lots of people are dubbing this the XRP killer. Do I believe that to be the case? Probably not. But yeah, I did open a long trade. You can see my entry point here, which was at 1447, currently 1506. This is now doing a 33% gain on this trade. So we'll see what happens to this. If you're interested in trading along with me on BITUNIX, check out the link in the description. Also, join my free Discord. It's all over there as well, so you can get involved in that. It's been saying sign-up bonus is $10,000, by the way. Pretty crazy. Warren Buffett stepped down. Yeah, last day today. And he's all out. My alts are down 80%. Yeah, Andy, I know the feeling, bro. Which, you know, should in theory tell us that upside momentum is more likely than downside momentum. But, you know, I guess time will tell, won't it? You know, Cardano looks in pretty big trouble as well. But hey, don't forget, everybody, smash up the like button to a brand new all-time high. If you're new here as well, hit the subscribe button. We really appreciate your content. And no, hold on a minute. That's what you guys should say to me. I appreciate you supporting the channel. That's what I want to say. Yeah, find it. Yeah, Tim, send it to me. That's wild. Don't forget, we got the bingo card going on. We've only got 2 things in the bingo card right now. So if you got something for the 2026 Bitcoin or crypto market, then let me know. We'll add it to the bingo card. You know, what do you believe to come in? Do you think Trump starts the reserve? Do you think the US government officially buys Bitcoin? XRP truly does get $200, like all that kind of stuff, right? Let me know and we'll stick it in the bingo card for sure. But yeah, send me that, Tim. That's wild. If that is the case, then yeah, send me it. I had 3 cars stolen yesterday from my driveway and 2 others. One time, are you serious? What? And I mean, the question has to be, you got 5 cars, bro. You're wild. Man, you had 3 cars stolen from your driveway. That sucks, by the way. Absolutely macro sucks. BTC Strategic Reserve for 2026. I mean, I hope so. Let's do it. BTC Strategic Reserve. Let's hope we get it. Let's hope we get it. I mean, I'm down for it. I'm absolutely 100% down for it because I think that would transform the game entirely. You know, if all of a sudden the US is like, well, we're probably going to buy some more Bitcoin. You're like, oh my God, let's full macro send it. Do it, baby. And this is one laugh. I'm sitting on 165 million Zen coin. What the hell is Zen coin? What is Zen coin? Man, Canton's... Stop dumping, Canton. Come on. Pump to like 50 million cents. That's what we need. Not quite. Water. I've got water here. Look, this is my water. And then I've got another drink down there. Might be more water. Who knows? Who knows? What a laugh. Yeah. Zen coin. I don't know what it is. I feel like we talked about it before on the channel, but yeah, it's a while back. It was a while back. Okay, cool. All right, let me know what you guys want to talk about. Let me know what's on your mind. Let's hang out. Let's chat for another like 20 minutes, and then we're all gonna get out of here and go and celebrate 2026, baby. I mean, I've got. Is anyone actually in 2026 now? I imagine the Australian guys are. Distilled. I'm just yeah, literally neat distilled potatoes. That's what I'm about. Yeah, we've got like 2 hours and 25 minutes here before the end of the year. So I'll be watching Ron and Keaton. Yeah, same to you one time. Man, I'm excited about I'm excited about 2026. I really am. It's gonna be a good year, I feel. It's gonna be a good year. And I'm excited about what we can do. I'm excited about what this community is gonna do. I'm excited about the markets. Loads of good stuff. Yeah, loads of good stuff. And I think it's going to be a good news story for many of us throughout the year as well. So let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Someone else sent me that. Who is Ncash? Ncash, are you in the live stream tonight? I don't think you are, but I'll accept your friend request. There you are, but there you are. Future, let's get it. 2026, baby. It's here. I mean, who would have thought it? Like I said, it's just kind of come out of nowhere, hasn't it? Like all of a sudden we're like, well, we're in 2026. Let's go. Future, have you now, do you have access? I've just seen your Discord message, by the way. Have you now got access? You should have access to the premium Discord for next month. If we get 100 in 2026, I'll fly to Dubai in the morning and have a breakfast in the... Yeah, I'm down for that. Johnny, I'll meet you there. I will absolutely meet you there. 100%, my friend. 100%. I sent... All right, cool. Let me have a look. Let me bring them up, Tim. Awesome, Futures. Nice. Keep your eye out for it. Keep your eyes peeled, bro. Keep your eyes peeled, bro. There we are. Chat. Got it. Trump meme teams pulls 33 million USDC today, 94 million in 30 days, sending all funds to Coinbase. Bruh, what? What was the other one you sent me? This one. Bruh, what? Well, besides, Trump meme coin team pulled 94 million USDC to Coinbase in December. Bro, that's wild. On-chain metrics tracking the official Trump meme coin, Solana flagged large transfers and wallets labeled as parts of the official Trump meme cluster moving around 94 million. I said, why do people do it? So, Captain, what's going on, buddy? Like, why do people do it? Like, clearly everyone can see what you're doing. Like, what the hell? One time I said, think Pepe will rise. But yeah, I hope so, man. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Partly because I have a good, solid investment in Pepe. But yeah, I really hope it goes. It does a big move. Poly M trade. I don't know what that is. Bandom's good. Come Jake, flip the switch. So yeah, the transfers put an end to an extraordinary year for Trump, which launched on January 18th, shortly before the president's inauguration. Surged all down by $75 Jan 19th before steadily unwinding those gains. Over the rest of the year, coins got back. I mean, it happens all the time, doesn't it? Like, people think it's a secret. It's like, oh my God, Trump's meme coin went to fucking zero. It's like, yeah, it's a meme coin. Like, what do you think's going to happen to it? Which I know that's not great, but it's like, it's just life, isn't it? Like, Shiba Inu, down. Saitama, non-existent. Like, these were billion-dollar market caps. Like, what the hell? Dogecoin, like, down, isn't it? Mike, did you add in the bingo card about red or green? No, I did not. Give me a prediction, Craig, and I'll add it in. Ian, go playing drums, drinking. Well, hey, I like it. It's a captain. Bullish on you, my friend. At these prices, I can't do anything but buy more. I think I have over 1 billion Pepe. Nice, bro. I mean, that's true, in fairness. Like we always say, Warren Buffett said, you know, when the market's fearful, that should be the time when you're greedy. You know, and the market is like proper shit in its pants right now. Man, BTC is pushing back up. Come on, bro. Let's get it back up. 88,300 would be a great finish for the day. We did actually close above the 50-day, no, the 20-day exponential moving average. I talked about this yesterday, didn't I? And said if we close above that line, I'm kind of macro bullish. And you know what? We closed above the line. We just got absolutely ruined today, but I'm not quite sure why, but yeah. Check out Doge ETF inflows. Is it big? Let's have a look. Dogecoin BitGet. Is this going to give us actual information? 5 million. The funds now hold over 5 million assets, much lower than the other altcoin ETFs. Also a small percentage relative. So yeah, but it still holds 5 million. I mean, I don't care what you say. Like anything, you know, if you're holding 5 million, that's decent. That is decent, bro. So yeah, I'll take it. Our meme coin's going to get destroyed after clarity, but careful. Well, I mean, maybe. The only thing that I think will be important when it comes to meme coins in the Clarity Act will be those that are launching with bad intentions. So, you know, people that have no intention of ever doxing themselves, have no intention of ever going even talking about anything. Like, yeah, they're just going to be those people that are like, oh, well, we're just going to stay quiet. Do you know what I mean? We're just going to stay quiet, not say anything. It's like, get out of here. It's that thing. I'm down for it, by the way. I think that's not going to work, but let's put it in there. There we are. I'll put it in there. I'll put it in there. Thoughts on Shiba Inu? It's a rough bet right now, is my view. And here's my assumption. Why go into SHIB when there's lots of other coins out there? I mean, in fairness, Your best bet right now, I think, is something like Solana, Ethereum, XRP, like top end. Yeah, top end coins. Like, don't fuck about going into like stupid shit. Like, just don't, in my opinion, anyway. I just don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. And I think there's a lot of other opportunities out there, but you know, that's just my opinion. Shanty Bob's in the house. Let's go to Shanty Bob. There we go. Cool. Janky market, I just opened up. Yeah, I mean, that's the point though, isn't it? Like, the market's super cooked right now. So, you know, in essence, the best thing to do is just chill out, which is what I've been saying now for, man, the last 3 months, well, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, like, just chill out. Let's see what the market does. Like, there's no stress. There's no, like, urgent rush to get in. No urgent rush to get in. So, yeah, I'm not, like, super stressing it right now. Not super stressing it right now. See what happens in the market. Make a decision on the back of it. And I think that's the best way to play it, because I think so many people are going to freak out. So many people are going to, you know, absolutely just have some sort of aneurysm and they don't need to. Yeah, people just need to chill out, in my opinion. Hello, 2 Any updates on Charlie? I mean, it was moving a little bit today, I saw. Up about 4%. Nico up about 10%. So, yeah, a little bit of a move today. Again, not super loads to talk about. The big wallets that are in there are tied to the team, albeit they are more, how would I put it, fringe team, if that makes sense. But, I mean, it's up 4% today. It's consolidating around this low range. If it bounces up, great. If it doesn't, then it's probably time to get out, in my opinion. But yeah, 11.30 is the current price. So holding up in line with a broader market decline, which is, again, if you've got something that's going up that's tied to Ethereum, Ethereum is up 0.02, 0.6. So if you've got anything post above 0.2, 0.6, it tells you that actually that particular asset, people are valuing it a little bit more. So, you know, it's technically up about 3% above that number. So, but yeah, not anything super crazy right now. Man, my Dex Tools looks like it's crashed, which is not good either. Okay, let's get rid of that. Said almost got back to launch yesterday. I think some people are selling, trying to get close to even. I'll take a bit to hit the plus side, but it's cool. Yeah, I saw that. Bear in mind, that went down to like, what, 3.6 million, then bounced back? Like, yeah. Just show your crypto to cold wallet and sit back and relax. Exactly, yeah. I've now got 3 cold wallets. Like, I'm bullish. Thanks for the update. Have a prosperous new year, 2-bit. Hey, Michael Experience, you too, man. And hope to see you around on the channel. Loads more, bro. We appreciate you guys. Honestly, I appreciate you guys. Like, hard to put into words. Mr. AU. I mean, I don't know. I mean, let's check his Twitter out. Do you think there's anything over there? No. A little quiet. I mean, he's got to be like, I mean, this is the thing that I don't understand. It's like, no way did you generally believe that was going to happen. No way. Hold on a minute. What's going on? All right, let's do a vote. TikTok, you got a vote coming, I think. I have sold some Pump Fun Pepe. Hopefully it does well. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Yeah, I mean, Pump Fun's doing okay, in fairness. So max every 1.3 billion under a year, our USD. Okay, something on there. The high GT Treasury netting solution. So again, nothing on here, in fairness, at this moment in time. Can't wait for tonight. Happy New Year. I mean, I did see someone be like, oh man, he must know something. He doesn't fucking know anything. No, I didn't, but he believed himself so much. I mean, yeah, the only thing is, again, someone posted a video to me and it was like, was it Atlanta? Let me see if I can find it. Atlanta Airport. Did you see that? It was like, people like, oh my God, the afterlife's at the airport. We're all going to zero. Like, oh, bro, what the hell? Hold on, let me see. Red floor in airport. Yeah, here it is. So a glowing red crack just opened up at LAX tarmac. It's like, everyone's like, oh my gosh, what the heck? It's like, oh, what is this? We're going to Goblin Town. Passengers waiting to board and noticed something wrong. A thin line was straight through the concrete, glowing red from inside the ground, like heat or lava. Oh my God, what the hell is going on? It's all blown to pieces. Everything's going to be called out to end. Oh, we're all going to, Goblin Town. Oh. Imagine. I'd be so annoyed if that happens. So Captain, yeah, I mean, not doing a lot is the honest answer. Why does this keep coming up? Start. Right, hit TikTok, hit the vote. Hit the vote, baby, if you're interested in letting me know what's going on. Let me know what you think of the content. One time, stop ending the poll. It keeps coming up on my screen. He's hiding. I mean, maybe. I think he's... Yeah, well, I mean, I've said that a few times about a number of people, by the way. Yeah, let's just let it run out one time. Jake's theories are actually right if it's time and price it's off. But look, I agree to a degree. I do think, and the more I've researched XRP, the more I've got involved in XRP, I do believe that all the things they're doing should align to a broader adoptional stance, right? Let's not kid ourselves. You've got on and off ramps. You've got rails in terms of payments. You've got infrastructure that sits with traditional. Even when you say XRPL has been upgraded to make sure it's quantum resistant, well, you kind of go, no one else is doing that. I haven't heard Sui come out and say, hey, bro, we're quantum resistant. Like, fucking get ready. So all of that stuff is good news for XRP. All of it. I think XRP, unfortunately, sometimes is poisoned by the fact that people talk absolute nonsense about it. Nonsense. And so many people will put a video out, tweet out, whatever it is. Some of them are bad. And it's literally like, oh my God, Amazon are integrating XRP. It's like, are they? Because no one else is talking about it. No one else is talking about it. But, you know, I guess sometimes that's just the world we live in, isn't it? Sometimes that's just the world we live in. So, you know, again, I absolutely sit on the narrative of I'd love it to be $100. It's at 183 right now, and I don't believe it's going to hit $100 in the next, 3.5 hours. Or New York Stock Exchange is the debate, isn't it? I mean, think about it. How much of a run does it need to do? It would need to be 5,700%. I mean, it could do it. I'm not saying it can't. It would be the biggest move in history, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see, because my view, by the way, of XRP is it's literally heading to Goblin Town right now, and it needs to find some consolidation because it's finding nothing at the minute. Rubber buying 1 billion companies tells you something. I agree, Andy Box. Yeah, sure. Happy New Year, dude, Marty. Same to you, my man. Happy New Year. I mean, it's 2.5 hours. Well, 2 hours, 15 minutes until it's Happy New Year here. I made over 100k of these XRP and gained an extra 15,000. Nice, Sir Captain. Yeah, bullish on that, bro. Is the US exchange open tomorrow? I think so, yeah. I think so. Take a pinch of salt in your own words. Yeah, I agree. Tomato Pete, 100%. And I think more people need to do that as well. Like, it's so easy to get caught up. Obviously, I watch other people's content to try and get a feel for whether I'm on, whether my content stacks up all right, whether it doesn't, whether I need to pivot, whether it's nonsense. And yeah, I'd argue right now that most of my content that I put out is way more valuable than I think a lot of people give it credit for. And I'm obviously going to be slightly biased because it's my content, but yeah, I truly think it is. Just FYI. All right, so you better go and watch it. 1 second. 1 second. Bullish. Do you think we peaked? No. No, X6, I am officially stating this evening that I think 2026 is going to be good news. I think it's going to be a good year for markets. If all of the things that you want to see come into markets, liquidity, restrictions, removal, regulatory clarity, what else? Sentiment, all of that points to 2026 being good news. In my opinion. Emiliezy, what's going on? Welcome in. What's up, brother? Hey, what's up to you, bro? I'm all good here. I'm all good. We're keeping dialed into the markets. We're keeping it good. We're keeping it good. Does it really? Shanti, I don't know if you're already in, but I've already sorted it out, by the way. You should have access to it anyway. I don't think I can bring it up on here, actually. Let me see. Can I do it on here? Sign in. I'll have to, but yeah, Shanti, if you are here, by the way, I have already given you access to the premium Discord, because I saw that you've done it through there. So shout out to you. Tim coming in with the 5 gifted. Holy crap. Let's get it, baby. Thank you so much, Tim. Man, Tim's super macro bullish. Like, it's Tim. Do you honestly understand how much of a legend you are? I don't know if you truly understand just how like, yeah. Um. Oh, man, I spelled it wrong. Yeah, thanks, Tim, man. Man, if you are bullish, by the way, and you just got a gifted membership by Tim, let him know that you are like, bro, thank you so much. But my question is, when is 2026? It won't start midnight. No, it won't start at midnight. But when do we think, I talked about this yesterday, when do I think we can confirm that 2026 is going to be good news? Second week of January. Specifically, if you want an actual date in the diary. If you were like, 2-bit, tell me when the fucking markets are going to move. I want to know. Stick your date, 9th of Jan. You got non-farm payroll, jobs lost, unemployment rate, consumer sentiment from Michigan, which is the big one everyone looks at. You also get housing, participation rates, non-farms, employment, unemployment, blah, 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 blah. So if you want a date in your diary that says, I'm going to make a decision based on this specific date that the market is either going to be bullish or bearish, 2026, 9th of January. Stick it on your list, all right? Forces, I've reached my XRP goals into him of tokens held, working on HBAR now. What is your thoughts on Hedera? I like it. And I think it's a great opportunity to buy as well. Their foundation is doing all sorts of crazy shit. They just upgraded their network as well, by the way. I don't know if you saw that. But they've upgraded their network. They've got loads of really big partnerships as well. So, yeah, HBAR's a great shout, by the way. And I think people are so undervaluing it. So undervaluing it. As I do with Sui, Algorand, HBAR, XDC, XLM. They're all, in my opinion, missing the trick. But, yeah, loads of good shit coming out of HBAR. I don't know if you saw, like, recently, they did do some loads of really cool stuff. So, yeah, I like it. I like it. It's going to be good. Industrialization and tokenization are two words that are synonymous with HBAR, and I think you need to keep your eyes on it. All right. So, yeah, get ready. I think HBAR will do very well. Algorand will do very well. XRP is going to do very well. I'm calling it. I think 2026 is going to be bullish. All right. People think I'm a knobhead, but I think it's going to be good. It's my view. We're going down even more, Jake. Well, I mean, that's true. What are we at right now? We are, I mean, Bitcoin's kind of holding up 0.81. XRP's up a little bit. It's up 1% since we started, -2 on the day. But the stock market got wrecked today. I don't know if you saw the QQQs were bad. We have it actually. Oh, man, we actually have the Qs on here. I didn't realize that. Where the hell do we have the Qs? What? Oh, there we go. We did not have the Qs. Yeah, 614. So, if you go to the 15-minute on the Qs, it was exactly the same as Bitcoin market. Look at this. Like, everything should have been fine on the Qs, and it's like, nope, absolute jeets. Get out of here. 614 retest. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, industrialization. To be bullish on Ondo. Yes. I like Ondo, by the way. Husky Tom. As with everything, but I just think it's just a bit quiet, and you want to see. I actually retweeted something they posted. So you want to almost see, this kind of treasury idea getting to Ondo. What I would say is that they are continually posting stuff. They're very much in the forefront of what's going on. And I think they've got way bigger ties than they're letting on. So yeah, I like Ondo. I haven't sold any of my Ondo bag. I'm still very much dialed into Ondo. So yeah, fingers crossed we see some good news out of it. That's my opinion. Tax loss harvesting in full effect. Yeah, I know. Bro, look at Canton. It's wicked all the way back down. Come on, Canton. Sorry, life out. What the hell is this move, bro? Come on. Come on. Remember, if you want to trade with me on BitUniX, check out the link in the description. Again, you get a bonus as well as discounts. All the rest of it, worthwhile. No KYC, available all over the world. Do your own research. Obviously, I'm not telling you what to do, but it's a good exchange trade on, in just my opinion. I can leave the link in the description. Don't forget, they've got their 4-year anniversary as well. So they've got all sorts of cool ass stuff going on. So if you're interested, there is the link. Check it out, bro, because that's going to take you to this page, which says, yes, I want to leave YouTube. And yeah, bullish. All right, it's going to get you to this. Right, Shanti. I only select XRP when the RSI is in the 90 to 100s. Probably a good shout. Probably a good shout, bro. Shanti, you in the live stream? I've just messaged you. It definitely says you've got access to it, but you're not messaging me back. So it definitely says you've got access to our premium Discord right now. But yeah. Anyway, right. Let's stick with it. Let's just stick with it for the last bits of the stream, and then I'm out of here. But yeah, currently sitting at 87722. So we actually had a decent move, by the way. Yeah, Lunk was on the move. Alvin messaged me and was like, "Hey, bro, have you seen Lunk? Like it's skyrocketing." Harry says, "Does anyone actually think that midnight's No, I don't. I mean, there's a difference between believing that it's going to happen and being sensible, and I don't think it's going to happen. But hey, I'm down for it if it does. I think that's probably a fair assumption. Fair assumption. Grog said there is a separate XRP exchange for institutions to buy XRP, and it will not affect for retail XRP price. Oh, bro, really? Come on. How can there be I mean, there can be, they could be somewhere they could draw OTC deals from. That's definitely a thing. Like, let's not be naive about it. But yeah, there's definitely a view that they could absolutely buy it from somewhere else. Like, absolutely buy it from somewhere else. Whether it happens or not, I guess is a bigger debate right now. Shanty Bob, where is he? I have some feelings that when I buy a lot of ticket, well, I mean, I'm down for it. I mean, that would be a worthwhile thing, actually, in fairness. Yeah, Shanty Bob, are you in the live stream? If you're in the live stream, by the way, you should have access to it. I've literally made sure you have. I can see you in the premium access bit. So I can see there you are literally live. Well, you're not live, but I can see you're active in the Discord. So again, if you want to become a channel member, by the way, then definitely hit that join button down below the screen if you want to get involved. Like I said, we've got some pretty cool stuff going on in there. We're going to build this out way more. Like, I can't even tell you how much we're going to build this out, by the way. So again, you can get way more involved in it. You can be way more, involved. As an example, which I'm just trying to see if I can bring up just as a browser alert, just to show you guys. When the clock strike midnight, the fireworks will go mental. Yeah, my dog hates it as well. My dog's like, "Oh my God, there's fireworks, bro. What the hell are you doing?" Oh man, I forgot to sign in. Okay, I'm doing that. I'm not doing that. I think I can show you guys. Can I show you guys here? Look, let me see if I can do this. Window. Discord. Here we go. Look, here you go. Here's the Discord. So again, if you join the membership, this is what you get. You get access to here. What's cool, by the way, is you've got a chart request. So for example, you can do /C enter, and then it's going to bring your parameters up, and you can say, well, I want to look at BTC, for example, and then you type it in, and what's going to happen is it's going to bring you a chart analysis of BTC up, right? You don't have to do anything else. It's going to bring you the chart Bitcoin, which you can take a look at. Now, you can also, if you really wanted to, you could do man, what is it? Slash something or other. Slash, someone give me a clue. It's going to be slash OB, and you can do BTC as well. Look, this is a cool shit. And this is actually going to bring you the order books up for this. So there's loads of stuff you can do, by the way. It's getting in the premium Discord. As well as you get alpha alerts, you get chart analysis. So it shows you the order books. Look, live real-time order books. Are you kidding me right now? You get alpha calls, 20 coins that look pretty bullish. Again, we've called some pretty good coins in there. Trade signals, which gives you full analysis of what's going on in the markets. Again, if you're looking to trade these markets, get involved in that. Any VC opportunities, you get our full learn trading strategies and trading indicators guide that, again, you can watch here as well. As well as clicking the links gives you all this cool ass stuff here as well, which gives you, discounts, promotional codes, all the rest of it. So, yeah, I mean, if you're not already in the Discord, it's free to join, by the way. If you want to get access to the premium Discord, then become a channel member, subscribe on TikTok, and we'll get you access to it all. It's bullish, in my opinion. Don't have most of these Discord channels. What am I doing wrong? Griff, you should have. I can see you in there, by the way. You absolutely should have, by the way. Yeah, I can see you, Griff. You should have all the VIP member channels. Griff, do you see welcome chart requests? Do you see the VIP members group? That's important. But you must do. I can see you there. I can literally see your freaking name here. Currently, it says daydreaming of taking a hobby. Nah, bro, you've got to be tripping right now. No way you can't see that. Yeah, scroll down on the menus on the left-hand side. You should see at the bottom. 10. Yeah, 6 VIP. Yeah, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so you should see that. You won't see, you should see the information, text channels, and VIPs. That's what you should see. Shanty Bob 21, you should be able to, because I've given you access as well. Is your Discord name literally Shanty Bob? Get into Discord right now, Shanty Bob. I've sent you a DM. But if your name is Shanty Bob, then you should absolutely be able to see it, and just click on it all. But I can see your name in here, Shanty Bob. I've literally just given you access to it. But as long as you're in the Discord, I can even verify you. I can see you in there. So BTC 88k, not bad. Well, not quite. We're getting back. We are grinding our way back up. So again, you can see here, look, 20-day exponential moving average, key indicator that we want to see this bullish move to the upside. Let's hope we get it. Man, Canton is dumping. Stop dumping, Canton. Look at this, down to $99. Bro, what the heck? Come on. Come on. I mean, this is because I'm watching you guys on, trying to get you guys in Discord. Let me just, I'll post a message in the welcome chat, Shanty, for you guys. At Shanty Bob, do you see this? There you go. I mean, that's true. That's a risk between making predictions that are insane. That's a problem. Gonna hold off my special cigar. Yeah, I mean, I would hold off just for a little bit longer. Griff, I see you type in. There you go, Griff. Yeah, you got it all, bro. I can see you type in. Let's go. What's going on, Griff? So, Griff, if you go in the chart requests, you press / and then you click on the coin trends bot, it's called. That's going to give you all sorts of stuff in there. For example, you do /TA and you do /TA BTC. It's going to literally bring you up a full technical analysis right now of Bitcoin. So it's going to give you the price, volume, average volatility, RSI indicator, as well as Bollinger Bands, ATR, the SMA 50, MACD, ADX, parabolic sequencer, and the TD sequential, which is 3 up, and the RSI divergence. Bro, you kidding me right now? It's done because I bought some. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly where I'm at. Exactly. Oh, Shanty Bob. So you're not the same Shanty Bob that's joined then. Okay, right. Hold on a minute then. I see you. Let me give you this access. Shanty Bob, there you go. So who's the other Shanty Bob that's joined then? Bro, that is not the same Shanty Bob. I'm going to kick this Shanty Bob then. See you later, Shanty Bob. Right, there you go. You should see it now, bro. Do you see it now? You should have access to it all. Well, damn. I got to stop being lazy and join. Hey, get involved, bro. Honestly, get involved. It's worth it. I really want to dial up the Discord as well. It's going to be super bullish. We're going to have loads of cool shit going on in there. Truly this year, and I'm going to get out of here in just a minute, but truly this year, 2026 is our year. The year I transition from a 9 to 5 into doing this full time, of which I'm sure you guys are going to come along. We're going to have some paid roles in the Discord. So if you're good at TA, you're good at meme coins, like let me know. Like we're going to get some stuff dialed in. I'm excited about it. 2026 should be a good year for the markets in my predictions. And hopefully we see something good news. But yeah, again, thank you. Like, I mean, it's been a wild ride. Like, think about it. Think about it. It's been a wild ride. 2025. Like, man, bro, we were all set for some absolute insanity in the markets. Didn't quite play out as we expected. We actually ended up a little bit bearish. And, but at the same time, you know, look, I am optimistic of where we're going to go. So I think it's worth noting. And if we were to go back in the live streams, you know, I deleted quite a few of them, but, you know, it's worth noting the journey we've been on. The journey we've been on. This was 8 months ago. Crypto is about to go parabolic. Look at this. Who is this guy? I don't even know who he is. I nearly sent my phone into a really hot cup of tea, which would have been a bad idea. Who is this guy? Anyone know who he is? Bruh. E-money. I mean, look at this. Bits was like 380k. Like, bruh, what the hell? So yeah, if you are not bullish enough on that, then you should get involved as well. And even if we went back a bit further and looked at some of the old school videos, you know, I mean, we'd be keeping it dialed in. So I'm excited. 2026, in my opinion, is going to be a great year. It's going to be absolutely a year. I'm going to work harder than I've ever worked to bring you real value, to have a really important community, and look, to do things that Makes sense. Do you know what I mean? We're going to really, or certainly I'm going to work super, super hard. If we really are in a world where this becomes my job, my passion, then look, I'm going to have to work twice as hard than I've ever worked in my entire life. So I'm down for it, by the way. I'm down for it, and I want you guys to come with me as well. And yeah, I'm down. Tim, why don't we do that? Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. I'm down for it. Mikey Mark says, what even at $2? Well, I mean, XRP's at 183 and it's not got a long time until the market closes. But yeah, hey, I'm not watching Jake anymore. If XRP doesn't do anything at all, goes down, even more, thumbs down and subscribe. There you go. There you go. I feel like a lot of people are probably going to be in the same narrative, but hey. But yeah, let's do it, Tim. I'm down for it. You don't need Marbits. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just have some fun tomorrow. Don't forget to be live tomorrow as always. Normal time, 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. Eastern. And with that, it leaves me to just say a few words. Don't get sentimental too bit, but I have to. I would say that I don't believe you guys understand how incredibly humbling and how humbled I am by the fact you guys just spend some time with me. I started this journey over 4 years ago where I wanted to do things different in the market. I wanted to be a channel that people could come to, get some up-to-date information, and chill out. And the reason why I work so hard, the reason why I stream 6 days a week is because you guys motivated me to do that. And I couldn't be more grateful. I couldn't be more thankful. And I really, 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 really am optimistic about where 2026 is going to go. And I think there is loads of opportunity out there. And I still believe we are yet to hit it big on this channel. I still believe we are just a tweet away. We're just a video away. We're a news article away that people go, holy shit, like where's this channel and community come from? And I think it's coming in 2026 and I'm going to work my fucking ass off. Like, you know, sometimes I'm not going to get it right. Sometimes you might talk about a coin that ends up being a pack of shit, right? I'm not going to kid myself and believe I'm not. But what I will commit to you guys is you'll always get a genuine me. You'll always get me on the end of the channel. Even in the darkest of times when the channel got banned for a week, you know what? We grinded and we worked hard. So I, from the bottom and the most sincere point of my heart, want to thank you guys so much for your support because I couldn't do it without you guys. And there's some of you will know exactly who you are that literally and genuinely mean the world to me. And I want you all to know that. So 2026 is our fucking year and we're going to crush this year and I can't wait for it, guys. So I hope you all have an absolutely sensational 2026 and 2025. Let's see it out. It's going to turn red. It's a yearly candle in the red, but who the hell cares? Because do you know what? It's coming. You guys are coming. It's going to be the most epic year in the world. So guys, thank you so much for everything. I really, really appreciate it. Have an absolutely unbelievable new year and I'll be back tomorrow. The first stream of 2026. Let's make it a fucking good one. We've got a giveaway for you guys as well. So shout out to everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great new year. You guys are the best. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thank you so much. Take care.